G'day MCC guys and girls. This is just a really quick video. I've had a few PM messages about bending new brake lines and how to shape them. What I do is I've just basically made up a very simple mandrel. You can get all sorts of bending tools, but basically I've used some steel I had lying around, some angle iron, and it literally just sits in the vise and gets tightened off. The brake kits that I'm using are as supplied by Dunn vintage truck spares, and they are quite a malleable brake line, and they allow you to bend and shape the brake line according to what you're trying to shape it into. They come pre-sized from Brad Dunn, and he sends a good list of instructions on every brake hose has a letter and it goes in a particular part on an LC3. Just a little trick that I've learnt too is you can actually, if you haven't got brake lines, which in my case I don't on some parts of the truck, the easiest way to do it is get some soft drawn fencing wire, and then you can actually shape that fencing wire any way that you like until it actually fits the run or the distance that you want to cover. Obviously cut it to the same length as the brake line that's been supplied, and that way you can make all your mistakes in the wire and lay it in exactly where you want without actually touching your new brake cable. So with the mandrel, basically it's just a simple matter. I've got a couple of different sizes here, from 35mm to 40mm up to 60mm on this end, and it just allows you to do different radius bends. And basically what you're doing is you're simply just working that brake line over your mandrel very gently, and it is quite malleable, unlike the old steel brake lines, but obviously you don't want to kink it, so you're basically just putting a bend into that off your mandrel, and you can get some really nice curves and basically do quite a good job of it. A little bit of practice doesn't hurt. But the kits from Vintage Truck Spares are great, and you can pretty much bend it up into any shape you want without any really expensive tools.